Hello and welcome to the Belmont Vision's coverage of the 2007 NCAA Tournament. My name is Henry Nichols, live from beautiful Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And I'm talking with Boomer Herndon, recent second-team All-Atlantic Sun selection, second straight year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Boomer, how does it, know that you have a lot of, this is a rite of passage for you right now, and you want to go out on a good note. Can you talk about everything that's going through your mind, just the senior class, and you, Andrew, and Josh, and what you want to accomplish this time around, the second time around?
Well, the second time around, I think we just want to try to make that next step. We've always talked about at Belmont getting to that next level and putting Belmont on the map, and I think this class has definitely done that along with last class is getting into the NCAA Tournament. And so our next step would be naturally to try to win a game in the NCAA Tournament, and that's what we're going to try to do tomorrow.
And Boomer, the UCLA last year's opponent, went to was the national runner-up, and went fairly deep in the tournament, very athletic. This team doesn't seem to be quite as athletic overall, but in the front court are much deeper. Can you talk about Roy Hibbert and Jeff Green, and maybe looking over them in the game plan?
Jeff Green, Big East Player of the Year. Roy Hibbert shoots 70%. 13 and 7, something like that. So they're both very, very talented front court players. Georgetown's a very big team, and they're very athletic, but they run a Princeton-style offense, which they slow it down and try to work into their plays and are very deliberate about what they run. And so it's going to be hard for us to match up with their size, but I feel like in a half-court set, we've scouted their plays pretty well, so I feel like we'd be able to stay with them pretty well.
And there's been some talk about that it might be somewhat easier to neutralize Hibbert and try to contain Green, but maybe force them to beat you from the outside. Can you talk about that and maybe just focusing on perimeter or zone or perimeter defense?
We'll probably play a lot of zone tomorrow. They're a very good inside scoring team, and so zone's trying to push them out and make them take shots deeper than they like. They're also a very good offensive rebounding team, so rebounding is going to be a big key for us tomorrow. We just want to try to make them beat us from outside. Those guys shoot it great inside. Hibbert hit 7 out of every 10 shots, so we want to make them take those shots from outside the lane and keep them as far away from the basket as we can.
And you guys haven't lost a game since Lipscomb, the latter half of the Battle of the Boulevard. Can you talk about maybe what it has meant to come together as a team and what has triggered that, down the stretch?
I think our confidence is just where it needs to be. We kind of doubted ourselves a little bit after the first Lipscomb game, and in the second Lipscomb game, we really just try to get back to being who we can be as a team. I feel like our shooters are more confident in their shots, our post players are more confident in forcing guys to double us and stuff like that. So I think just our mentality's been a lot better, and I think that was what happened. That was a big turnaround after the Lipscomb game.
How do you feel about life after basketball right now, right on the horizon?
I'm excited. It's hard being a senior and knowing that that your next loss is your last one as a collegiate player. But I'm excited about the possibility of possibly playing at the next level, either just wherever at. So I'm just looking forward to trying to continue my basketball career and graduating and moving along.
And having been a part of the past two, or the only two Belmont NCAA tournament teams so far, can you talk about what what you see on the horizon for the program, what it would take to maybe get a third consecutive berth, or just in general creating positive program development and growth?
I think back-to-back NCAA tournaments means a lot for our program, and I feel very fortunate to be on the two teams that got us there. And so I feel like it's definitely going to improve our recruiting and improve our school's name and reputation around the country and help us to get better players in. And Coach Spur is definitely a good coach, and so he's going to give us the right mindset to be a very successful team in the future.
Thank you very much, Boomer.
Thanks a lot.